Alright, hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Here we are, as requested, I think, several times, the A321. So, yeah, we're using tram, but we're here on the ground, Glasgow, and we're going to Madrid. That is the short state of play. Got Pack X doing the boarding.
Robert Houghton.
Turn this down a little.
Hi.
Hey Robert. Turn Pack X down a little bit. We don't need that blasting too much in our ears. And then we got to get our we got to get tramp completed. So, have a look at our flight plan. We got an alternate of Valencia. Yeah, A321 CFM engines. What we are doing with a nice sound pack. We are in the cabin view, or in the cabin sound pack, with the CFM 5B engines. It's out at the front of the cabin, so that's what we should be hearing. Airtime is 2 hours. So we've got an initial altitude 35. Cost index is 46. And it's 1072. And we've got some pretty interesting winds. And let's just 28, call it 28 4, so that's full TFM on. Very handy fuel manager. 2840 and should hope we're not overweight. And then our takeoff weight, which is what we want to get ourselves set to here, not the zero fuel weight, because of course it's a fuel plane, you can't put it in the zero fuel weight. Estimated tow is 173.4. So we're at 172.9, so that's, we'll just leave it as is. I mean, that's close enough, right? Fine. Perfect. We can get our first officer in doing his pre-flight flow and whatnot.
Good afternoon, Captain.
And then we can start programming the flight plan.
Alright, I'm gonna go complete the walk around now.
RUBN 202. Hi.
Hey Ruben, how you doing? How's the volume on this, guys? I know the microphone's not the best, but that's because I'm using a wireless headset, but how's the volume? Do I need to boost the mic a bit more? Because we're literally just on default. Everything is just on this laptop just as was, basically. Right, he's gonna do his walk around, yeah, whatever. Okay. Weights are all good.
RUBN 202. The volume sound okay.
Okay.
Robert Houghton. A bit louder, please.
You want the mic a bit louder? Okay. Cruising 350. Okay. Form 1 simply flight weight 9 1 3 5 9 what's virtual current virtual CBM settings positive check all volumes and volumes on the desktop volume 0 positive properties filters property advanced audio properties class A 9 Right, I'm going to boost it here. I've boosted it by 3 dBs. I don't want to go too over the top and blow your ears out, so I'm just going to take a look. Give me a shout, Robert, let me know. No, okay, it could still be a bit louder maybe. I'll boost it a tad more. How's that now? That alright for you now, Robert? Huh?
RUBN202.
You want it lower?
I've just tried to do that flight to KSEA.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it is a shit ILS, but after around 7 go-arounds I have called it a day and will try again tomorrow. Robert Hooden. Now it's better. Tyler Chambliss. Are you flying tramp again?
It's undying, hold on. Now it's better. Okay, good, Robert. You trying to do the flight to SEA. Well, yeah, I mean, we all had issues with the ILS. I can tell you exactly what you need to do, Ruben. I had a look at the arrival. Here's what you can do. Fly the RNAV procedure from Vashon. It was a point on the star, so you go from Vashon onto the RNAV procedure, so move the first waypoint of the RNAV up over Vashon. Follow the Vashon transition, it takes you in perfectly. Nice turn. Then arm approach mode. When you're, like 3000 or whatever, you should get it. It's a very weird turn if you fly the regular ILS. That's kind of why. Are we flying tramp again? Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, we are. I wish we'd got the Aerosoft, but you'd know if we got the Aerosoft. So yeah, we're flying tramp, right? It flies the Airbus well. That's about all we can do in terms of Airbus. Right. Let's get rid of that. Where's my route?
Reports look pretty good.
Right, so we're doing runway 23, flight level 350, Norbu 1 Hotel, so let's go grab that. Put us back to plan view.
Robert Hooden. Looking forward to this flight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the sounds on takeoff at least. Been a little while since I've flown the 321.
Tyler Chambliss. Which runway? I haven't had issues with Seattle unless I'm in a 747. RUBN202.
Runway 1.
Yet I will
right.
try that. Nightbird.
Yeah, I mean,
donations
you can get
are
it on
not
the ILS,
necessary,
it's just you have to
but
really
if you
slow
would
down.
like to
And I
support
think,
the stream in any way, visit
Ruben's in a triple, so
https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
Fly the RNAV approach, it takes you in on a really nice transition. And the RNAV's still in the exact same place as the ILS in terms of, where you're flying. It's just a bunch of GPS waypoints, right? So you can still get you can fly an RNAV and pick up the ILS if there's a better RNAV procedure available that looks like it's got a better turn sequence. That's perfectly fine. But I didn't realise there was one until I looked after the event, and there is one. There's one that goes from Vashon, which I believe Ruben was a waypoint on our star on that day. Here we go. Norbu 1 Hotel off runway 23. Right, so blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, so no speed restrictions. 6,000 is the top altitude on this, so we'll just bypass that probably. And we'll sort the arrival out later.
RUBN202. Yet I remember that waypoint.
Yeah, so we can take the RNAV basically from that waypoint.
Tyler Chambliss. So Sarah mentioned a different way of doing RNAV approaches. I haven't tried it, but she said it got her down to the runway center line.
Set takeoff thrust.
Okay. Okay, what's
Set
different about
takeoff
it?
speed. Set CDU pre-flight. Completed. Taxi and takeoff briefing. Completed. Beacon light. On. Checklist complete.
We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Do I have before start flows?
Seatbelt sign on.
Yeah.
Fuel unpacked.
Yeah, that fuel pump's come on. Beautiful little addition to the sound pack.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm listening back to it through headphones.
Yeah, hopefully the mix is alright, Marshall, because we're on... the way I've got OBS now, I just ditched all the volume controls and basically just have it so that whatever I hear through the headset is what you guys hear. So, you know, that way at least I know levels are coming through decently.
Yeah, everything seems fine at the minute.
Okay, go.
Taps in brief flight, brief brief flight.
Oh, I know what else.
Brief number 935. S. Subject sound module S. Subject radio 13 S. Subject everything 20 S. Sim market 31 F. Sim sound short.
RUBN 202.
Sounds 4.0.
Ah, that sound is nice.
It is, yeah.
Sim brief flight 41 column F. Tram. Post 29. Whilst active. Sim brief 4 F. PATX. Copy pilots. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin.
Did we close all the doors? Okay, well, we did.
Robert
close
Hoodin.
one of them now, close that
Yeah, sounds great so far.
one. Okay,
Tyler
cool.
Chambliss. Set your altitude to the runway elevation instead of 0. I don't see how it would make a difference, but yet.
Yeah, that makes no difference at all. Why? It doesn't matter, does it? It's the same thing. Plus, if you set it to like 500, because that's the runway elevation, that's AGL.
Engines open. United Kingdom. 1.5 nautical miles. 300.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about it. So why? I don't know why. Yeah, why anyone cares? Just set it to 0. I mean, you're literally going right down to the ground. So, yeah, whatever. I don't think about it.
63.
Right, and then we're going to push to the right, and we're just going to go. I think let's get ready to push.
GSX active ground services 5.
It's called.
GSX departure clearance requested.
over
GSX
here.
service. Do you want to request flashback? What GSX handle massive aviation
I
services?
don't know why
1.
you always ask me how do I want to request push. Like, yeah, I said the push and start option menu, but anyway, got to turn that off. Alright, we're just waiting for the tug. These passengers are still boarding, but we haven't got all days. So, if they're not done by the time the tug gets here, then well, guess we're leaving some of them behind. Oh, and here's the other thing we need to do. Is start FS Airlines.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, hello. It's a very British, very Scottish, isn't he? So we're going on to Glasgow. We're leaving shitty Glasgow behind and going to Madrid. FS Airlines.
Lockheed Martin,
Get
registered
out of here. You.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I feel like this route's taking me all the way around the houses. Trying to get into Atlantic. Going all over the show here.
Ah. It's kind of odd.
Tyler Chambliss. So my 737 in MSFS still won't climb. I thought it was just the 900, but I tried the 600 yesterday and same problem.
Oh, you've definitely got some issue there then, Tyler, because the worst I get is with the 900 ER, and that's still okay, but it's, I know what you mean with that, it's kind of bad, but the rest of them are fine. 600,
Robert Hoodin.
that thing's like a rocket.
There go the engines.
Parking brakes, please.
Right, parking brakes off.
Parking brake off.
All engines clear.
Right, I'm going to turn turn speech off and let you enjoy these engine sounds starting up here in a minute. This woman's going to start talking with a safety video, but... Alright passengers, stop. You can stop boarding now. There you go. If you ain't on board, you ain't coming. Too slow. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 02 with service to Madrid. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 29 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure. Gentlemen,
Engine
please
2
direct
cut out.
your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
All engines
in
stable.
Unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft.
Oh, okay, decent. I kind of like the rear startup sounds better that I have on the rear sound pack, but that's alright.
Please set parking brakes.
Not too bad.
Waiting your confirmation.
We gotta get with this guy, and we, yeah. Clear out of here, thank you.
Yeah, we don't want a GSX truck attached.
Tyler Chambliss. It's doing this weird thing where it won't climb faster than like 800 feet max.
Because as we found out this time last year, GSX trucks can't fly.
We're on flaps 15, although that's probably going to reset itself when we reposition, so we'll have to redo that. Let's do a bit of a spool here, shall we?
If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouth for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat as a secondary
RUBEN 202. No BVI safety video.
No, I haven't installed it on this laptop yet, Ruben. It's default. Gotta go grab it. Had so much to install, wasn't really a priority. Okay, yeah, it's not a bad spool sound. I like it, I mean, yeah, it's okay.
Tyler Chambliss. I turned off the anti-ice, level change, max climb rate on the climb page and nothing. Robert Hoodin. Sounds great.
Sounds pretty
like
nice,
we go
doesn't it?
taxi.
Yeah, we'll pretend we're taxiing, right? We're just giving it a bit of power, we're just taxiing off here. While they're finishing up in the cabin. Just waiting for cabin ready and then we'll go on out to the runway. Yeah, you not got spoilers somehow stuck out of you, Tyler? I mean, I'm assuming you checked that. You'd have to ask PMDG. You'd have to put it on PMDG forums or something. Something isn't right there. That's not normal. If it was just a 900, then sure, but yeah, something ain't right.
Tyler Chambliss. Yep, sounds like some CFM56 engines.
Yeah, 5Bs. Are we gonna get cabin ready or what? We're just checking the engines. We're just checking them, okay? Yeah, they're both working. That's good.
Yes, the cabin is ready for departure.
Hey, cabin is ready. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, we'll go on out to the runway. Go. And there we go, out to the runway. Right, so we need runway guidance. Don't need that, don't necessarily need that. Let's make sure we're in M1 or whatever. Mistake. Yeah, we are in M2, due to the case from previous flight. Okay, what else? FSA.
Robert Hooten. Takeoff config test.
There we go.
Tyler Chambliss.
We want flaps,
And
yeah,
yet it
flaps.
climbs fine until about 16,000 feet, then climb performance just fucks itself.
Yeah, I don't know then. Reinstall.
Don't know.
Before takeoff checklist.
Straight on. Landing on.
Flat.
Lights on.
Set. Checklist complete.
Right. Okay.
Parking brake off.
Enjoy these sounds. See you when we're airborne.
Thrust set.
23 knots.
Whoops.
29 knots. 31 knots.
Now thrust is
Speed
set.
alive.
38 knots.
Speed brake
52
on.
knots. 69 knots. 86 knots. 102 knots. 117 knots. 132 knots. 146 knots. 159 knots.
Positive brake.
Gear
Landing
up.
gear up.
166 knots.
Heading select on. 400.
Gear up checked. It's going to bring the flaps in automatically.
Acceleration altitude. Flaps up.
Pretend that's flying power.
After takeoff checklist.
Oh, no, I think
RUBEN
Up
202.
and off. Flaps.
The only reason I use
Up,
tramp now is
checklist.
for runway repositioning and to see if I have any approach transitions.
Yeah, agreed, Ruben. Yeah. I
Tyler
can't quite put down
Chambliss.
the freeware planes.
I can't wait to actually be able to use a decent Airbus with TFM.
I know.
It's been so long since I've flown with tramp, I've forgotten most of it.
Let's clear ourselves past 6,000 to be fine, and we'll jack our climb rate up a little bit, because I'm sure we can do that. There we go. That's a bit better. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I can't quite put down the freeway yet. I'd like to, but
Robert
there's still
Hooten.
that itch to fly the Airbus.
This sounds I heard in real live when I flown the A320 back from Malta.
Hell yeah, doesn't it sound good? Like this is the only reason. The experience.
Tyler
the
Chambliss.
sounds,
I'm not
whatever.
joking, I haven't actually done a flight with tramp since I bought the 737 for P3D.
I know, Tyler, yeah, I haven't done a flight with him for quite a while as well.
RUBEN 202. Well, there'll be no fly-by-wire Neo for us P3D peasants.
No, you gotta get in the MSFS game. That's it. Gotta get on MSFS.
But yeah, I mean, base response on that takeoff was just wrong.
Hell yeah.
I've not got any extra base down.
Passing 10,000 feet.
gonna put the speed to like 310. I don't know why it was trying to slow down. There we go, thank you.
Yes, yes,
Better. Get that nose down a little bit.
Tyler Chambliss. Hate to say it, but the only things keeping me on P3D are the 777 and 747. And now the 737 until I can figure out why it's not behaving in MSFS.A. Robert Hoodin. What are those beep sounds?
It's tram changing values. It's because I've got tram's window maximized when it changes values. NVDA thinks it's a progress bar. That's all. That sounded. That's the only reason. It sounded like shit, I wouldn't fly it.
I think your vocals could do with coming up a bit.
We're going to turn the sim down in a minute.
Okay.
Don't worry. Get an engine view. Wow. There's an engine view. I don't want to blast your ears off, but there you go. Right. It does sound incredible, but yeah. Let's save our ears, shall we?
Robert Hoodin. This sounds like you sit right on the wing.
Exactly, Robert. Yeah, that's right where we're at. We're right on the front, right in front of the wing. I've got one for the rear cabin, but this one is, yeah, this one is just for the front. So I thought I'd try that.
Checked.
Oh yeah, it thinks we're in the US, so it's just set a transition now, but that's fine. Right, off to Madrid. Perfect. Keep an eye on this climb rate, because of course we got no VNAV. How's that now, Marshall, on the stream? Do my mic still need to go up, or is that okay?
Tyler Chambliss. So do you remember how to properly go around with tramp? I couldn't ever figure it out, and if I needed to do a missed approach unless I was on VATSIM, the flight was trashed.
Ah yeah, I can remember, Tyler. Press the toga, gear up, heading lock on, altitude lock on, airspeed hold on, or auto throttle if you've taken it out. That's if you're on a ILS approach already. If you already captured. If you haven't captured, then well, that's easy. You just climb the missed altitude. I mean, you're gonna have to have a look at the go-around procedure in advance. If you're on VATSIM, then you're gonna have to look at it in advance, right? From the text description, and you're gonna have to know what waypoints you're supposed to be flying to, and you're gonna have to insert them using the find function. So it's a bit of a pain. If you've got ATC though, you might be able to just get them to
TG hat.
Exactly. That's the acronym. That's how I do it in my head. TG hat. Toga, gear, heading lock, altitude lock. And throttle. Usually the throttle is fine, but some planes, of course, you might, maybe you've taken the auto throttle out. Depends.
Robert Hoodin. In real life, I try to sit in front for the best soundtracks to record it.
I know, right, Robert? When you're in the back, you just get all the bass. It's bit more, well, I guess you get a lot less of the whine, so it's a bit more peaceful, but in terms of us av geeks, we kind of want to hear the engines, right? So yeah, not ideal. Right, Marshall says my mic.
Tyler Chambliss. Yet I was curious as to how to get the waypoints back in Tramp. That was my issue.
Yeah, you just gotta copy them off the text thing. Have a look at it beforehand. Copy them into a notepad file, for example, and then if you have to go around, you're gonna have to find them and insert them into the plan. It's really a pain. If you've got control on, then great. You know, just ask them for vectors, because that would be ideal. Right, how's that, Marshall? I boosted it by another 2 dB. Not too much, or that good? Let me know when you've got it on the catch up on stream, yeah.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Alright. Jiggling volumes. We should have already done that already, but let's switch over to Mac mode. And just tell it like 0.75 or something on the climb will be fine, and we'll speed up the cruise. Excellent. We'll do a climb rate of like 2,000 for now, it'll be alright. Where are we headed to?
Tyler Chambliss. Yeah, thank God PMDG makes that way easier. I don't even think about it now.
Yeah, exactly, Tyler. I mean, you really wouldn't want to fly this thing with Tramp into a busy event. I really wouldn't recommend it. I mean, unless you're super proficient with Tramp, you know, and it's maybe a quiet event, then yeah, but you know, it's just too much, too stressful.
RUBEN 202. My favorite seats in A320/737 are in row 12 to 17. You can hear the APU, fuel pumps, and the engines.
Yeah, I haven't been on A320 in a long time. I do miss flying on them. Everything's a bloody 737. Boring, boring, boring. I mean, at least I know what they're doing pretty much on the FMs. You know, when you're coming in, you're thinking, oh yeah, they're probably slowing down about 180 now. Oh yeah, there comes flap 5. Oh, yeah. But on a 320, I don't quite have that level of knowledge. But
Nightbed.
I miss the
donations are not
320
necessary,
for sure.
but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
22 below. Flying plan into it's not giving me an accurate descent point on first officer, but it does tell me we've got 870 miles to go, so alright.
RUBEN 202.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we will soon have that knowledge.
Just, descending now.
Alright. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have to get it if we
the
want to fly
A321 Neo to
320.
Iceland was nice.
Yeah.
But right behind the wings. That was sad. But a nice 4-hour flight from
Neo,
Amsterdam.
Wow. That must have been a quiet plane, nice and Neo. Not like this thing, huh? Roaring all the way. Yeah. It's down to like 1500.
Robert Hoodin. Yes. Not very loudly.
I'm going to be leveling
Tyler
out pretty soon.
Chambliss. So last year I flew Southwest, and since every seat was the same and I'm blind, so I boarded first. I sat as close to the cockpit as possible. I could hear the alarm tests.
And then we're going to go up to Mach Point 8. Oh, nice, Tyler. Okay, yeah.
Tyler
I'm
Chambliss.
not surprised, yeah.
As part of their pre-flight. Could even hear the AP disconnect alarm on final.aa.
Yeah. For sure.
Robert
yeah, I've
Houdin.
had that happen before on an Airbus.
Nice.
Yeah, you could hear the AP come out. I think I was very young, you know, and I could hear the AP come out from the cockpit, and I thought, oh shit, what's going on, you know, is that supposed to be happening?
RUBEN
What's it
202.
doing?
The 320 Neo is quiet to the point of being almost boring.
Yeah, if you're not right near the engines, it is super quiet. I mean, I kind of like it. I like the Pratt & Whitneys on the 320 Neo, they're quite distinctive. The CFM leaps are a bit boring, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
That's how planes are getting, you know, they're kind of a bit boring, all kind of samey, you know. But, yeah, not
Finally,
like the old
we're
days.
into Georgia.
There you go.
Fucking finally.
Lower that volume a tad, there we go, and we're gonna bang on. So we're 35,000 cruising along. We got, yeah, we go 0.8, 485 ground speed, pretty good.
Tyler Chambliss. After the flight I got to talk with the CRE. Made a some brief plan to compare with the real one.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your feedback for a list of complimentary drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only
Robert Houdin. But the 777 stays in my top 3.
Oh yeah, 777 is nice. What?
Oh, nothing. I was just.
That's alright, I was
checking
trying to
it
hear, I was trying to figure out what TFM was telling me with the cities.
I'm not going to do anything with it yet because I'm trying to land, obviously.
Yeah.
RUBEN 202. I love the sound of the triple. Quiet, but powerful. Tyler Chambliss. They even gave me the ZFW and fuel, so I guessed the V speeds and flap configs for the flight, got the flap configs right but was a little fast on the V2 speed.
Yeah, they got all kinds of slightly different ways of calculating speeds compared to the PMDG, depending on airline SOPs, but yeah, that's cool. Very cool.
Next waypoint, round, distance 17 nautical miles, bearing 158 degrees 2 minutes, 6 seconds.
Tyler Chambliss. Obviously didn't have the ability or time to demonstrate blind flying, but I told them about our website and mentioned a few channels.
Yeah, gotcha. Nice.
Oh, this arrival procedure's fucking shit.
Great.
Yeah, give me that direct any day. 14,000 feet, 60 miles out. Somehow I don't think so.
Oh, typical American stars, they always get you super low and just sit there.
Tyler Chambliss. Where to? If you think that's bad, try lowy.
Try lowy. Yeah, don't try lowy.
Instruments on.
Into Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
well,
yes, I've already tried
the
low. We
ILS
have
is
crashed
bad, it just means that it's,
6 times there.
I think it's just the fact that it's a long arrival. Not that it's
Yeah, it's
not
just a
working.
long arrival. It was trying to get me down to like 15,000 feet, 70 or 80 miles out. So I was just like, you know what, just screw that. I ain't doing that. I haven't got the time to be sat at 15,000 feet for
Tyler Chambliss.
40
Oh.
or so miles.
Atlanta and Chicago have some weird stars.
Yeah.
Next waypoint, hold, distance 11 nautical miles, bearing 158 degrees 1 minutes, 19 seconds.
Slow fucking down, plane. Jesus. I'm giving you all the drag I can give you. Fine, speed intervene then, but we're doing 355 knots at 9,500 feet in a 7.4.
Jesus. Let's have a look where our flight plan's going then.
64.2% landing.
Hopefully this ramp's gonna be alright. This thing's got a fucking, I'm pretty sure it's got a memory.
Tyler
but
Chambliss.
I'll be damned if I can find
Have
which
y'all
driver.
tried an NDB approach?
Yes. To Skiathos,
Form 1 road, F tram, BDI pilot, cycles 29, active flight, simply flight with column 7, simply flight.
I think.
Dispatch 80 brief, departure plan, elevation heading level, weather pattern heading level 2. Weather pattern elevation plan, depart brief 80, dispatch room, details, max LW heading level, heading heading with 30 extra 0 line. ZFW 100 line, position, OBN 5, BN, DOCN 5000, W line, US double N 5, double line, US Bissau line, US N 5002.
So we go over London.
OW 100 line, US N 5, double line, US EN line, US N 5, W 0 line.
Tyler
Yeah, there's the
Chambliss.
penalty.
Damn, be careful with your fuel.
US 112,
Robert
W
Houdin.
000
I have
That's
not flown the
ridiculous.
US so far. First trying to start with VATSIM.
Yeah, fair enough, Robert. Sticking to airports, you know, makes sense.
100 line, L600 NVM line, L600 N 5100
Let's just search for FIR. So we go into France, obviously. Straight into Madrid. So yeah, okay. We're literally just got to cross France to get to Madrid.
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, 33 miles from the field, inbound ILS runway 26 right, chipper 1. This thing is refusing to slow down, we've got a penalty now.
That's interesting.
Tyler Chambliss. Why is PMDG's forum such a
Can't
piece of
exactly
shit?
put flaps out.
Is it a piece of shit? Why is it a piece of shit? I don't know. I don't think I've... Well, I have no issues reading on there. What about... I don't know if I've ever posted on there, maybe. Is it a problem to post or something?
What are you doing? Is this active sky?
Tyler Chambliss. Its user interface is annoying.
Yeah, it's just kind of a generic forum, like it's, I don't know. It's okay.
Right, active sky is going. Fuck that. I've got no control over the aircraft.
Next waypoint, level, distance 16 nautical miles, bearing 158 degrees 1 minutes 57 seconds.
We are way too fast. 317 indicated, 4,522 miles out.
Jesus Christ, what's going on?
Tyler
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Chambliss.
do a couple of 360s
What
or
settings are
something.
you using? I've been using Active Sky since I started simming and have never seen that before.
Yeah, I've seen it do it before. It does go way over the top on the weather sometimes.
I've got no idea
Yeah.
what settings
I
it's
imagine
on.
he's using a preset setting. I've seen it do it. John's had it too. It is a known thing where it just goes wild pretty much and makes it fairly controllable, but I haven't had it in a while. Although obviously I'm using the latest version on P3dv5.4, so you know I guess there's potential they did something to fix some issues. I don't know. So yeah,
I
beyond
may
ATC
just about
released
be
an
able to pull
interview.
this off.
Yeah, you're doing a fighter jet approach.
Next waypoint, distance 9 nautical miles,
Yeah,
bearing
there was an
158 degrees 1
interview
minutes 5
done
seconds.
by some channel called
Tyler
Overkill
Chambliss.
Simulations with the
I've
guy,
seen it in MSFS.
and he was talking about a lot of cool things with beyond ATC. In terms of the payment model, that was kind of interesting. He says it's going to be basically like you buy different tiers depending on the quality of voices you want, and then you get a certain amount of time to use it, i.e. like, you get 200 hours, and then if you need more you have to buy time packs, like an extra, $2 for like so many hours or whatever he was saying. So,
Robert Hoodin.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
No problems with FS real weather so far.
Flaps.
Everything works fine on my side.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Next
We're
waypoint,
fucked.
distance 16 nautical miles, bearing 158 degrees 6 minutes 26 seconds.
Yeah, do a spin, do a couple of spins.
Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot is spinning, executing missed approach from runway 26 right.
Are you 360ing or are you doing a mist?
Well, we're just 180'd.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you can slow down while you do it too.
Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, we've just done a 180, we've just had a failed approach to runway 26 right. We're going to take it on out for a few miles and then bring it back in for the ILS. Looking, I'm probably going to give us another 10 miles of spacing or so before I attempt that.
Tyler Chambliss. Yo Marshall, you got any engineering gigs recently?
Guessing you'll read that once he's landed.
Yeah, I can't really concentrate on two things at once at the minute. Atlanta is hella busy. I think I've just walked straight into a shitstorm. I've got people going left, right and centre just trying to... I've had someone abort a takeoff on me.
Tyler Chambliss.
What have they
They were
bought?
bought in
So
take-
any words on beyond ATC accessibility?
I was like 10 miles out hurtling in at 350 knots.
Well,
So
can
they
take off now,
aborted.
turn around. Any beyond ATC accessibility? Yeah, well, it's going to be like a single UI panel. I think they said to Andy and Jason at the expo that they would be more than happy to work with us in making sure it's accessible, but it's pretty much going to be a one-click thing. I think once it's all set up, the idea is you just start your flight and then everything's done via voice. It'll automatically pull your sim brief plan and blah blah blah, and then it's all voice. There are going to be text options. How they will work in terms of accessibility, I have no idea. But the voice element to it should be perfectly fine. You should be able to make all your...
United Kingdom, 0.1 nautical miles, 313 degrees.
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, we're going to continue the 180 and take it out probably to about 20 miles or so from the field, and then we'll come back in and try
You should
again.
be able to make all your requests by voice. So it should be accessible, and he seems very open to not only accessibility but not.
And we'll be speeding up to
What are the features as well,
210 to help with spacing.
So I think it's going to be good. Like he was saying, for example, there's no oceanic in it yet. He needs to get in contact with some oceanic controllers to implement procedures realistically, which I really hope he does. And again, it's another thing he seemed open to. I really hope they're able to
Tyler
get that in.
Chambliss. This could be nice in combo with VATSIM, kind of like what we do with Pro ATC.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you could, do kind of what we do with Pro ATC and just sling. I don't see why not sling VATSIM over to Com2 and just use this as long as you're making announcements still on Unicom, then it's not a problem,
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, heading 090, extending the outbound leg before we come back in for the ILS runway 26 right. Currently 8 miles from the field, flying away. And yeah, you're right, Tyler. I do need to watch my fuel. We've got about £25,000 of fuel left, so we need to start hauling.
Simply flight with 41 columns with tram copy, Post 29, 1, Post 29, volumes on properties, //. Post 6 properties. Post 4 properties, Post 29, 1, volume 1, take off all your track, volume track,
Tyler Chambliss. Damn dude, you need a spliff? Take a breath.
No, I don't need a spliff. It's just very busy. There are like 10 airplanes in the pattern. Nobody's really communicating what they're doing properly. Nobody seems to want to listen to me.
Well, I wouldn't worry about them. If they get hit, if they get smashed into, then they gotta be announcing on Unicom. Pilots who don't announce on Unicom are the worst, and they're going to be the ones. Oh, you hit me, or oh, I was coming in on landing and you spawned for the runway. Yeah, well, dude, too bad. Stay mad.
Tyler Chambliss. Sounds like a normal day on VATSIM.
Pretty much. Especially at Atlanta. Yeah. Normally a bit of a shit show.
Right, let's try this again. Right.
64.3% man used, city of 6.8%, 100% battery charge.
Bye. Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot is 17 miles from the field, proceeding inbound Bamboo. We're going to come in and attempt the ILS runway 26 right. Is there anyone
Tyler Chambliss.
in the
Man
path
PMDG
to
better
land
give me a good
or
answer as
part
to why my
26 right?
737 is fucked. This is ridiculous.
I've got it.
Distance equal to lights, bearing 154 degrees 57 seconds.
I haven't got the ILS, but I know what it's doing. Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Nightbird. Donations are not necessary, but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
Distance 26 equal to lights, bearing 154 degrees 3 minutes 6 seconds.
Robert Hooden. Very good. Good luck landing.
Atlanta traffic, you've got a Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot 747 about 1-2 miles from the field, looking to intercept the ILS runway 26 right. Gotcha.
Tyler Chambliss. I wonder what's happened with self-loading cargo? Steve seems to have disappeared.
No, dude, I think you released a video the other day with an update. It was coming out. But it'll be any better on accessibility, is it? Probably not, but I like to do a very impressive video. Because yeah. Every feature.
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, 6 mile final, runway 26 right, ILS.
Tyler Chambliss. Your audio's all glitchy.
Yeah, we know. It's because he's out of range. It's not uncommon. Nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, I guess I went out of range of the PC. No, I was saying, no, he released a video the other day detailing an update. I haven't watched the video in full because I don't really care about it unless there's going to be accessibility changes. And I'm also just fine with PackX, but yeah, I think that thing though, yeah, it's been incredibly slow in development. I don't even know, like, updates seem to take forever. But yeah, he did do a video, I think.
Tyler Chambliss.
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4
Thought
Mike
he had
Foxtrot,
packet
2
lost.
mile
J.
final, runway 26 right.
Sunny Palm, England, United Kingdom, 1.5 nautical miles, 307 degrees. Next waypoint, distance 28 nautical miles, bearing 157 degrees, 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
Tyler Chambliss. I wonder if I use the legacy flight model in MSFS, would that help the climb issue?
Alright, we're down.
Nice.
I
mean,
don't
you could
know
definitely
enough
give it a
about
try, but
yeah.
I've never used it, so I don't know. I mean, you shouldn't have to be doing that.
Atlanta traffic, Vision 4 Mike Foxtrot, disconnecting here due to being a blind pilot, unable to taxi the aircraft.
But I mean, I haven't seen many people reporting it on their forums. Not for the other planes. Still, I have seen it for the 900 because that thing does have pretty bad climb performance. I assume all your PMDG planes are updated in the ops center, and you know, you've made sure it's not a peripheral. You know, like, do you just have a joystick, or have you got anything else connected?
Yeah, you're going into a hub that could be causing issues, or you're just going straight in.
England, United Kingdom, 0.5 nautical miles, 356 degrees. Boston 9, simply flight with 41.4, headed only disk 652 and top.
652.
Lockheed Martin, registered Breakfast, registered 35.
Keep going,
Form
put in
9, simply flight with weight, simply flight with level 1 show details.
we wanted to here.
Out of mid-flight, ATC. Head level, copy. Dispatch room marks, ATC flight plan show, dispatch details heading dispatch room. Out of mid 13C, not 2, 13C, space M, O, N, T.
So we're doing the non-2-3
Tyler Chambliss.
Charlie.
Yeah.
3-2 right.
Everything's updated. And I didn't have this issue until version 3.69, which is the newest.
Okay.
Lockheed 41 Golf 29, FX Tram, problem 5, LEMD, FX 0.80, limit price.
Yeah, I don't.
149, more 143. In a VMA, L620, course 200, logo in a vehicle, FT, LEMD, property payment stance associated, property payment stance, 10 feet from height.
Getting a bit turbulent here. Anyway, so we want the
monthly collapse date 20, level 2, 132,
not 3 Charlie for 321. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here with speed restrictions and whatnot. Gotta be 2, that's interesting. Have you slow down and then speed back up, dude? Okay, and then we're going to be out onto the ILS. We're going to zoom in. Yeah, from Fabric, which is our transition anyway. Right, sweet, that's our arrival in. So we should be good on that.
Yeah, we made 3 mil on that somehow. So that's another one of our planes that's out of Winnipeg.
Yeah, it was so. Okay. A lot of restrictions on that arrival. It's kind of nice, at least it gives tramps something to work to.
Question I missed earlier, engineering gigs. Still a few things I've got to sort out before I can take a few of the ones that I want, because it may involve actually mixing from here in real time on a live stream, and my internet has not been able to hold up when I've been pushing so much audio, so nothing of note, but there's there are doors open should I want to take them.
Nightbird. Donations are not necessary, but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
I haven't done anything major. I'll tell you that right now.
God, what a wank ground
I haven't done a major label session.
394.
Distance 17 more miles, bearing 214 degrees 2 minutes 36 seconds.
You want to play some stuff, Marshall? No, you don't.
Yeah, sure.
Let me turn your thing.
Possible dark cloud audio, resident apps, 3D, agency. Simply flight test tram, form 1 call +29, BDI pilot /BDI 84, 85. Possible volumes, channels district, module studio, man 1, level 2, level 3, module studio, volume module studio 5, 10, 50. Video. Lockheed Martin registered, 3 images of 5.
Incoming copyright strike. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, this is what we think to them.
Next waypoint, Lemma, distance 52 nautical miles, bearing 207 degrees 7 minutes 3 seconds.
I haven't got chat at the minute because I'm using my other headset. So can you obviously keep an eye on that? Obviously it's your stream, but if anything comes in for me, yeah. Obviously it's your stream, but if anything came in for me, I wouldn't hear it at the minute.
Robert
with its
Hoodin.
current configuration.
Which NVDA add-in do you use to control the volume?
It's called. Oh, let me check what it's called.
References to submenu, VLOV, speak URL, VLOV, item console, manage add-ons. Add-ons manager, resource manager, set remote support, remote status, fertilizer extracted 2, fertilizer extracted size playlist, status, sound manager, status, enable, version 2020.
Sound
Resource
manager.
remote support, status, Lockheed Martin registered, 3 images of 5. BDI pilot, volume module studio, 56, 69, 70.
Robert Hoodin.
BDI pilot, Lockheed Martin registered, 3
Nice.
images of 5.
Hope I can find it.
I think it's on GitHub. It might not be compatible with the latest version, so you might have to do the older, what do you call it? Put it in 7-zip and go into the add-on package and change it so that you can. It's so stupid how they do it basically. Where if you change the number of the latest compatible NVDA version to your current version, it will work, even though previously it said it was incompatible. So dumb. It's like the stupidest thing ever. NVDA updates and all your add-ons, are incompatible. And if you just go in and change the version number in the actual add-on files, it'll work. Like, come on, NVDA. Stop joking around.
Robert Hoodin. Very strange. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird. Little trick how you can get an NVDA add-on that says it's not compatible. Normally it is. It's just the version number's not been updated on it, and so it thinks, oh, it's not compatible. We can't install this.
Justin Cunningham.
It's just a load of nonsense.
Hey.
Hey, Justin. Hey, welcome along. It's the mod guy.
Oh. Time signature change.
Nice work on the mods, though. Genuinely, they were. They sounded good. They sounded nice. You're doing what you can, anyway, with what
Robert
your apply
Hoodin.
gives you at least.
Those drums sound like from Native Instruments.
Yeah, what are they on, Marshall? Robert says the drums sound like they're on Native Instruments.
These are actually I'll talk about them after this song's ended, but this is a custom mix that I've done of the actual default Logic stuff of all things, but it's going through a shit ton of processing to make it sound decent.
Where are we at now?
Swansea, United Kingdom. Swansea, United Kingdom. 22.0 miles. English now.
Oh no, we're going over the channel. Okay. Then we have to cross France.
Yeah. Okay, so the drums. So
Robert
I do
Hoodin.
have quite a
Sounds
few sample
nice, though.
libraries installed, and I use them all for different things. I do have one that actually mixes itself and behaves like a real kit. Like you'll hear all the bleed in all the mics. So if I solo up the kick mic and hit the snare on it, you'll hear the bleed and stuff. Only problem with that is it's in contact and I can't remap any of the stuff.
RUBN202.
Way out of whack.
I have tried that end-to-add-in trick with the audio themes
I don't
add-in.
have someone
Unfortunately,
who's experienced enough
it
to
didn't
remap
work
all the
that.
stuff. So I've fallen to this, which is something I created a while ago. It's just a custom mix of the Logic producer kit. So I've picked out a snare that I like, picked out a kick drum, picked out cymbals, and I've just processed it as individual channels, like I want a real kit.
Oh, it didn't work with the audio themes one, Ruben? Yeah. It doesn't work with all of them. But I managed to get Sound Manager and WinWizard to work by doing that, which was the final two that I kind of wanted on the latest damn version that, you know, oh, this add-on's not compatible. Yeah.
Next waypoint, north, distance 231 miles, bearing 197 degrees, 31 minutes, 28 seconds.
Justin Cunningham. Haha, the mod guy. Like that one. Cheers, glad you like them. You're right though, there's only so much we can do with Eurofly, but anything is better than nothing. LOL. Robert Hoodin. Nice work. I will get into producing after when I have moved.
How's that? I'm adjusting the. I've gone to a different mic. That might have failed.
RUBN202. I would update, but I really like the audio themes add-in.
Oh, that's much better. There
so
we
I'm
go.
Stuck on 2020.
That's far better. Right, you want my internal mic now, but I think it's going to be better for now. Let me know if it's too loud.
I've lost you out my headphones, by the way.
Rings. Hi all.
Oh, I know why, Marshall. Yeah, hold on.
Robert
Okay,
Hoodin.
now you should have me back, Marshall.
It's a bit
on
overdriving.
Yeah.
Justin Cunningham. You sound like you're in the bathroom, but you're clear.
Okay, yeah. It's because it's on an internal mic. But if it's clearer than the other headset, then that's fine. We'll switch it back on the approach. But I think when I'm talking to you all, it's slightly better on this one. Hey Josh, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, the mods. Yeah, I mean, no, they do sound really good, and you know, it's clear you've been putting quite a bit of time into them. So that's, yeah, they're really cool. You know, there definitely is only so much you can do with Eurofly, and I just kind of got tired of it in the end, because you know, the whole one sound file for an aircraft, you know, engine that just gets pitched up and down got very old. But you know, yeah, it's you're definitely doing what you can with it, and it really improves it for sure.
Robert
As I
Hoodin.
said on my
I think IG you turn off the NOIC reduction, it will be even better. But this is good.
oh, the noise reduction. Where's the noise reduction on OBS? Is there a noise reduction? Let me see if there's a native one. I mean, if there is, I'll turn it on.
Stu.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Oh, and we got a Spotify ad on there.
Yeah, because they've
Let
found
me
out
go
what I've
here.
been doing.
Maybe I can just do it in here. Right, I'll put it on 70. How's that, Robert? Is that adjusting?
Robert Hoodin. Yes.
Right, perfect. Yeah, I just turned it down in the native Windows thing. Yeah, that should be fine. But yeah, it just didn't. I mean, if I can't remember if I left a comment on your video. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if you're ever interested in Microsoft or something, then you know, feel free to reach out, because obviously you're interested in aviation, and you know, it's yeah, I don't make a habit of advertising this on the Eurofly list, you know, because it's, well, I don't think it's something everyone could either afford or do. And it's also not something that everyone has the interest to do, because a lot of people who play Eurofly might just do it because they're just very casually interested in aviation. But you know, yeah, it's, you know, it's always there if you want to get into it, and you know,
Ranks.
the PC is one.
Is this VATSIM Unicom? Beyond ATC would be nice now, het.
I know, right, Josh. Yeah, no, we're not on VATSIM at the moment. We're using Tramp, so I don't think there's going to be any ATC at this time of night in Madrid, to be honest with you. It's just an offline flight. Just skirting Jersey. That's in Helio. Ground speed now,
Arranks. I've been added to the beta testers for Beyond ATC.
Oh nice, so do you actually have a copy of it, or are they just like, you know, at the moment are they just putting you there?
This one's fun.
Arranks. No copy yet, but when the beta opens I'm there. Big content creators and people who were at the expo get the alpha builds, I guess.
Yeah. There's some YouTubers. Well, I'm not sure all content creators. They seem to be picking their content creators very frugally. I mean, I'd never heard of this Overkill Simulations guy until he got it, but like I haven't seen Chewy or Captain Canada or anyone using it. But yeah, I think. So what did you do to get added to the beta? Do you just reach out to them on Discord, or do you just have to like apply, or you know? I mean, I'd be more than happy to jump on there as well, for sure. You know, why not? Looks very cool. I think it's going to be by far and away the best ATC add-on. I hope he adds Oceanic though. I was saying that earlier because he was talking about the fact that it doesn't yet have Oceanic. He's looking for some controllers who can help him with the procedures. I was just saying I really hope he does, because that would be so cool if you know, we have HF Oceanic in there. It'd be so cool to be able to do you know, longer flights with it and not just have some bullshit, you know, center control when you should be on HF.
Arranks. No, I reached out to the main dev on Discord in a DM about being interested in testing, mentioned accessibility, quality testing, etc. Arranks.
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, Josh, well, when I get time, I'll throw him a direct message. But I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. The subscription model seems interesting. I've never seen any add-on do it quite like that, where it's going to be an initial fee, and a tier depending on the quality of voices you want, and then you will get so many hours. I think it was like 200 hours, or maybe more. But then if you want more hours, you have to buy a time pack. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind whether I like that or not. But you know,
Justin Cunningham.
In the voices, so you got to.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in P3D or MFS, so I will reach out at some point. I'll probably be playing catch up for a bit, but I think it would be worth it.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that, Justin. Everyone is. We've had a massive influx of new people. Well, not massive, but comparatively, you know, maybe 10, 15 new people, and it sure takes a couple of months. I mean, Ruben in chat will tell you. I mean, he's just gone through it. Robert in chat, similarly, he's gone through it. You know, it takes a good few months to get to a point where you feel pretty confident with how you fly, because these, you know, like, obviously we don't have as many aircraft in Eurofly, but the aircraft we do have are incredibly detailed and all the systems are modeled properly. But yeah, definitely do reach out, and I don't think
Arranks.
it's not quite as much money as you might.
I've seen the
assume it
11
is.
Labs API costs.
Yeah.
They're expensive for a single user.
Sorry about that.
They're
I made
hell
a
for the
bit of a
dev
mess
for
of that
Beyond
one.
ATC with the hundreds of users who are going to use it.
Yeah, I don't think it's... Well, put it this way, it can be expensive. And expensive is obviously a relative thing. But it can be made relatively cheap as well. Especially with Microsoft, or even with P3D. If you just start out with the one plane, you know, yes, you're looking at 100, 200, you know, you're looking at a couple of hundred maybe. You know, probably 100, 200 minimum. To get a plane, you know, all the software you need and get going. But the thing is, once you've got that, usually people will learn that plane before they start buying other planes.
France, 0.4 miles, 28 degrees, German Standard Time.
For sure, if you bought everything in one go, it could be like 4, 5, 600, you know. It gets pretty crazy. It's not a cheap
Robert
hobby,
Houdin.
you know. Yeah.
Especially the sounds I enjoy a lot when I fly.
Yeah.
It's relaxing for me.
Yep, the sounds, and we've got, you know, virtual airlines where we do events on VATSIM, which is the air traffic control network, you know, with real controllers on it, where you're speaking to them, and we do group flights, you know, where we, you know, 5, 10 of us doing a flight somewhere. Once you've got it all down, it's amazing, but you know, I appreciate it's just one of them things from the outside that seems really quite daunting, and
Nightbird.
there's a lot to it.
Donations are
And there is a lot
not
to it.
necessary, but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
Yeah, Josh, no, I get it. I mean, he was saying in the interview with regard to costs that the payments for the time packets and stuff are not to make a profit, they're literally just to cover the costs. So, if that's true, which I'm inclined to believe that it is, yeah, then yes, you know, it's understandable, right? And you can buy lower quality voice packs as well that will give you more time, but higher quality of a voice. So I guess it's just going to be about finding a happy median, you know, between, okay, I need this much time, but I also want the voices to be of a relative quality. But I mean, realistically, you know, if you think about it, we don't, you know, because he was saying like the default one might come with a couple 100 hours. I mean, I've got something like, I think it might be getting on for 2,000 hours on VATSIM, and that's over like 3 or 4 years, right? So, you know, 200 hours is like a good amount, and then you buy the time packs. I mean, it's not going to be like you're buying a time pack every other week, I don't think. So, yeah, I guess I kind of like it. We'll have to see. But it's going to be interesting.
Robert Houdin. Yes, I think I understand the 7.3 enough to get on to the next step. Start with VATSIM. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations.
Yeah, that's cool, Robert.
You've received
Great
100
to get on
messages
VATSIM.
today with Restream chat.
Mach 0.80, 450 knots ground speed, 68.2% land use, CDU 6.2%, 100% battery charge. Lesser Brittany, France, 1.0 nautical miles, 354 degrees. 17,231.2 pounds, 2,572.1 gallons, total fuel for 6,634.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a 321. We're burning 6,600 pounds an hour. A little bit over. 6,600, yeah. 319 wouldn't be doing that.
That bit always used to throw me.
Does anyone know, if anyone's particularly technical, how the hell I can look at...
Justin Cunningham. Okay, doesn't sound too expensive. I mean, 200 pounds isn't to be sniffed at, but when you spend 10 times that much on Native Instruments products, then it's not so bad.
Yeah, right, Justin, yeah. And I guess the thing is, it's also about value to time. Like, if you're someone, you know, I've known people who've spent the money on simming and expected to learn it within a day, and then raged at the fact that, you know, it's not like Eurofly and I can't just, you know, blah blah blah, and wasted their money. But if you put in the time and you know, yes, there's going to be a few failures, and you're not going to be taken off straight away and whatnot, then eventually, you know, I mean, perhaps I'm rather an extreme example, but I have a couple thousand hours in all the sims, so, you know, for me all the money I've spent is more than worth it if I divide it up between, you know, oh, how much am I spending per hour. So, you know, kind of depends on how interested people are in aviation, you know, and that's why, apart from the price tag, you know, Eurofly is still great, because, you know, it's for people who maybe aren't quite as interested but still want to mess around in the plane for a bit, and also it's a good pathway. I mean, a lot of people have come from Eurofly over to this because they wanted a bit more, and Eurofly 3 is going to make it even better, you know, more extensive
Robert
in
Houdin.
terms of what it can do as a pathway.
Yes.
So
Native things are expensive. I bought it, but don't used it a lot so far.
how expensive are we talking, Robert? Oh yeah, yeah. How the hell do you view? Does anyone know how you can view memory, RAM usage? And I don't just mean go in a task manager or resource monitor. There is, I think, a driver on this, I mean, Razer laptop that is leaking memory, because it will perform perfectly fine, and then you'll see the RAM going up and up and up to a ridiculous amount for a 32 gig laptop. Like now we are apparently using 21 gigs out of 32. That's ridiculous. That is not how much it uses running P3D in this. It should be using maybe 10 something max. And if you look at the non-paged pool, it's quite clear there's a memory leak somewhere within the drivers, because the non-paged pool is where it stores drivers and kernel stuff, and it's like, you know, it'll grow to like 4 or 5 gigs at times, maybe more, when it should be like 200-300 megabytes. But I don't know how you can find out what drive is causing it specifically, so I'm gonna have to mess around with that. It's not such a problem, but if you leave it on for a couple of days or whatever, then it really starts to be.
Robert Hooden. Eurofly is a good starting point. I have got the ultimate package. And the complete Control S61. Talking about $1,800.
Yeah, not cheap, Robert.
Now,
Yeah.
France, 11.5 nautical miles, 41 degrees. Very busy.
Yeah, Eurofly is a great starter package, but it's you know, it does irritate me when people from flight sim community, act as though oh, it's so much better than these Eurofly kids and idiots, and like, yeah, we know we're playing a simulator and it's more realistic, but there are good reasons why people can't play it, and it's really important that we don't, as a community, kind of come off as like snobs, and Eurofly people might be like, oh, I don't want to join their community, it's just, we promote it as, look, yes, there's money involved, and yes, there's quite a bit to learn. It's not going to be simple or anything close to it, but it will be fun. And if you're really into aviation, this is probably the thing for you. And people, some people come over from Eurofly and onto this. That's what I did. It was Eurofly 1, Eurofly 2, and then I wanted more, so I came to this. That's what a lot of people do. But some people don't because they can't afford it, or
Robert Hooden.
don't want to learn it.
It's
which
nice
is
to
fine.
check out routes for have a look for nice places to fly to.
Yeah, it's got the Atlas. That's a really nice feature. And like I say, Eurofly 3 is going to put people in an even better position. Because now, coming from Eurofly 2, you don't... there's a lot of misconceptions you might hold. If you didn't know any better about aviation, you might have a lot of misconceptions about flight model, about flight control systems, Eurofly 3, whilst it will not have, realistic FMC and whatnot, it will have a slightly more realistic flight model, and it will have slightly more realistic airports, and it will have terrain and this kind of thing. And so you'll come in, if you were to come over to P3D and Microsoft, you would come over with a much better basis of knowledge to go from. So that's really helpful for us. It means if we want to just relax and do a very simple flight, with no having to program FMCs and run checklists and everything, sure, we fly up Eurofly 3, if you want to go and have a little fly around, why not? Doesn't mean you have to do all the task packs and missions and whatnot. Hell, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. It's just too much time for a game that I'm not, all that interested in anymore.
Yeah.
But, a bit of free flying, whatnot, sure, absolutely.
Robert
people
Hooden.
always come in here and ask, are you going to
It's
check
good
out
for a
Eurofly
free
3?
sim.
Absolutely.
Sort of a sim.
I'm interested. I want to see what Eurofly 3 is going to be like, because it's been in the works for years, and I did a lot of work with Stefan on the flight model. We gathered a lot of data on lift coefficients, drag coefficients, the way that different airplanes should fly to try and make the flight model more realistic, a pushback system. So I'm interested to see how all that's been implemented. I want to see how it's come out. Not least because I spent so much time trawling through things, finding data for different planes about how how should they actually fly. I want a plane to feel heavy if it's a heavy. I don't want a fucking A380 to spin around like a blooming top when I tell it to turn like it currently does. Just a bit of a joke. So it's nice that people will get to experience that. Wow, we're flying a different plane today, guys. This is a heavy, or this is a Cessna. Yeah, that's great. I'm looking forward to it.
time roll, sound control, altitude 9, 1 pilots, simply flight weight 41 going 37, aircraft multi-line op, disk 369 mm.
369, alright.
Air Brittany, France, 46.4 nautical miles, 22 degrees, Bay of Biscay.
We're over the Bay of Biscay, otherwise known as the Bay of Biscuits.
Lockheed FS, sound control, hammer column 4, sound control, sounding configured. Lockheed Martin,
Anyone want some biscuits? We can do a quick skim. People can, you know, lean out and grab some digestives, grab some you know, chocolate cookies, you know, whatever you want. And we'll climb back up again, alright? I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, can we have some
Robert
some
Houdin.
triple chocolate cookies?
The
to the
A380
stage,
should
please?
not fly like a Cessna. Justin Cunningham. How about some custard creams? Robert Houdin. Marshall, you are good on the guitar. I don't do it because of braille reading.
Are we still? Wait, am I still?
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Marshall, you're fine. Yeah, good streaming. Well,
Yeah.
2 minutes ago. Just gonna get another drink.
next waypoint, D-log, distance 122 nautical miles, bearing 187 degrees 16 minutes, 8 seconds.
Robert Houdin. Yes. All the music is on stream. Justin Cunningham. 545.
Motor 20 knots, AC Lava, France, 84.6 nautical miles, 52 degrees, Bay of Biscay. As to the weather update, typical textual weather weather wind, 262 knots, visibility 10 bars a second, 9,199 bars a second, plus 200 feet.
I think Robert said you were sounding good on the guitar, Marshall.
Thank you, man.
Justin said 545. I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe it's some kind of music terminology. I don't know.
I'll have to go back and check what what the reference was where it happened. Then I'll be able to tell you.
I'm assuming maybe it's some kind of music terminology.
Yeah, I did play a few notes wrong. He's maybe trying to correct me.
Maybe some custard creams. Yeah, maybe some custard creams. Yeah. Those chocolate digestive ones, I could eat those all day. I used to make them with like caramel, a layer of caramel below the powder coating of chocolate. That was
Justin Cunningham. Oops, my bad. Sat on my keyboard, lol.
You sat on your keyboard. Nice, okay. I thought it was some kind of, music terminology related to bars or something, or okay.
Yeah, I thought you were. Yeah. No, I thought you were maybe trying to correct me on that last one, because yeah, I missed a few notes on that one.
Yeah.
464 knots, ground speed, 0.80. For altitude, 38,190, direction 276, speed 49 knots, gust 0 knots,
Okay,
visibility
ground
44.27
speed's not bad now. What are we
464
at?
ground speed.
464. Yeah, that's better. Should be descending pretty
41
soon.
time, following through. Explain NFS number 32 July 23. LNFS time, dial D 81.9 and 0 hours, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, data LEMD 307. Lockheed Martin registered breakthrough, registered B. 61.1% value, CD 5.8%, 100% battery charge.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of work to keep up. A lot of times when I'm in the studio working on stuff, or if I've got an artist in, I'm just forced to learn stuff by ear. So it does take a lot of work to keep up, and you have to be on your A game.
Robert Hoodin. Oh, in terms of corrections. Only the 3 notes on your solo were a little bit too high. But it was good.
Yeah, I know, I fucked up. Yeah. I was,
The untrained musical area was fine.
Yeah, I had about 3 different things in my ear, and yeah, I just lost concentration for a second, and that was it.
Vessels Zealand based Lava, France, 103.8 nautical miles, 55 degrees, Bay of Biscay.
Try and pronounce that. What the hell I'd say.
Vessels Zealand based Lava, France, 104.
Let's have
Vessels Zealand based Lava, France.
something. France, whatever. Over some French airspace. Hey guys, this is actually realistic. We've got no ATC. Well, yeah, French ATC are on strike all the time, so that's probably why. We'll just pretend that's why.
Oh, these two are fun. These two are fun.
Which one are you doing now?
Sweet Nothing lined up with writings on the wall on drums afterwards.
We're gearing up.
Justin Cunningham. Marshall, we
Maybe
should
a bit
collab
too
at some
overkill for
point.
this artist, but
Robert Hoodin. When I have a house I will start a YouTube channel and fly on it. And play the piano.
Hey, there you go, Robert. You can play the piano in the cruise, right? That'll keep everyone entertained, yeah. Cool.
Nightbed. Donations are not necessary, but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
Restream even reads links. It's not supposed to read.
Robert Hoodin. Yeah. Just some relaxing music.
Yeah, you can put on that relaxing voice, you know. Welcome. Welcome to Flight Sim with Robert. I will send you to sleep with a long haul, some gentle piano. Settle in. Put on a nice overnight long haul flight, you know. You'll have people tuning in to drop off to sleep. I'm not sure if that's what you want with the stream, people tuning in to go to sleep, but it's could happen, could be a niche purpose for the stream. Oh, now you've got writings on the wall.
yeah,
Justin Cunningham. Music and planes. What a
Yeah,
nice
that one
combination.
turned out good.
Robert Hoodin. We will see. It's a dream.
This one's fun on.
I like
this
to
one's
share
fun on
what we do
drums,
with
if
some
this-
music. And even on long hauls. Smiley face.
Yeah, it's that'd be good, Robert. That'd be good. This video is so gonna get removed by YouTube. Hopefully they don't. Shh, YouTube, nothing's going on. We're definitely not playing music. No.
Santander, Carrier, Spain, 72.8 miles, 176 degrees. Bay of Biscay.
Santander, Spain. Well, off the coast of Spain. Coming in.
Robert Hoodin. If you want, I can send you some music which you could use on the streams.
Oh, it's alright, Robert. I can get no copyright music if I want to. I just don't care about YouTube, to be honest with you. I don't think they will remove it. Normally they just, they might copyright strike it, or whatever, but they don't actually remove it. They just, rather helpfully actually, tag all the music down in the description. But if they do remove it, then it's fine. They don't do anything to the channel, they'll just, worst case, they just remove the archive of the stream. I used to use a lot of non-copyrighted music, but I don't care anymore. I'd rather people have a good time and, you know, we actually get proper, you know, pretty good music now and then. If the archive does get removed, then that's fine. Right, I'm just going to our arrival runway into first officer. Doing 3-2 right. We've got a frequency of 109.1 on the ILS, and it's 11,481 feet, so that's all good. We can do auto 1.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just yeah, I know. I need to give tram the altitude back.
I'm changing guitars because the next one's a different tuning, so that's why it did that.
Yeah, no worries. Give tram the altitude back, and there we go. We should be set, and we should just start descending when we hit top of descent.
No smoking sign off. No smoking sign off.
I don't know what Pack X is doing. I think they did the snacks. Let's see.
Form positive 9 BDI simply flight active by PATX automatic PATX toggle menu toggle button press button cancel OK button
We do a
aircraft problem not delaying select version not selected for F flight attendant request not selected 5
the
selected
tender request.
cancel OK button combo boxes drink not selected 1 drink not selected basic snack not selected 5 not select snack drink not selected 1 of 5 selected PATX
Request a drink.
cancel button OK button menu button
Hey, can we get something to drink up here? Alright.
Okay, they're bringing us a drink. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear us drink it like in Eurofly, so yeah, that's a deal breaker. Damn it, I'm gonna uninstall this simulator. Don't get to see the pilot belch after he's drank his Coke or whatever. Damn. It's not realistic at all.
Lockheed Martin registered Predator 3 registered B5
Right, Pax is still alive. We can probably do a PA to the passengers if we want to, but it doesn't make much difference. We can do a general
PATX toggle
PA.
button menu toggle button press
Maybe that'll make him happy.
view button view press PATX button end flight button menu toggle button press menu toggle button press menu toggle button press button cancel OK button cancel button OK button cancel button combo boxes G aircraft from pilot schedule not selected aircraft delay not selected 3 of 7 version not selected flight attendant parking address seatbelt sign on not selected parking address not selected
Address.
cancel OK button
We'll just give him
combo
a
box seatbelt sign parking address 6 of 7 flight attendant request parking address seatbelt sign on not selected 7 of 7 parking address PATX button cancel button OK button combo box point of interest not selected 1 of 2 point of
we'll just give him a general.
cancel OK button
There's no points of interest. We're just coming in over water.
From the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. We
hope you're enjoying your flight. We're making good progress here, and we're doing our best to get you in on time.
Yeah. Alright, first officer. You let him know. Alright, he's done his thing, whatever. Alright, passengers know what we're doing. Hope they give us good reviews. We'll find out when we land what satisfaction we get. The
Robert
pancakes.
Houdin. Let's rock.
Yeah. Let's send this to the PA system to all the passengers.
Is this coming out okay? Because I've gone from clean to heavy.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna sound good.
Robert Houdin. Sounds are good. Arranges. Is this your playlist as usual? Or did Marshall switch to mixing or something?
Yeah, it's my playlist. John, she's just Marshall's playing it live. Oh, change tone. Pretty quick.
Yeah.
EGPF track column 3. LEMD FX October 30th July 23. LEMD FX property 184 degrees 35,000 feet 0 feet /989 stream of 35,000. Fleet distance 113.35. Stars 1 half SNR 5.1 0 hours 0 minutes and 38 seconds 81 half per minute 0 hours 31 minutes and 21 seconds later LEMD EGPF. Stars 101 on the audio 8 C advanced represent 100 IS block 109 dial FT ND 470 DAUSE ND 400 orbits star course 2 course routers UN Python SN deep adapts USNR UN 800 Python UN 864 course.
So we're going to be leaving this Open November 864 airway in a minute.
UN 864 course 187 FT 35B course 187B UN 864 course 108B UN 864 UN 864 course.
And maybe in descending we go on to this
star course 108
arrival.
orbits star course 185.
Whatever it's called, the
Copy PATF 41 column 29 BDI pilots and brief flight widgets 136 LEMD/32R.
non-23 Charlie for 32 right. There's a very nice ILS transition waypoint, so work out.
Spain, 1.4 nautical miles, 37 degrees, Greenwich Standard Time. North Caribbean, Spain, 2.4 nautical miles, 24 degrees.
This is the guitar that I would normally use for Slipknot, but it's set up in standard tuning at the minute. It's playing amazing still. It's the one I had reset.
Is that the one you had redone?
Yeah.
Robert Hoodin. Nice.
I might just bring the strings up just a hair because I've got the tools to do it, but as you know, what with things happening, I've not really had time to get to it.
Did they get back to you on that email?
No, because I only did it this morning because I was faffing around with Pro Tools again. I'm expecting something tomorrow though.
Malika Batavia, Spain, 4.3 nautical miles, 292 degrees. 64.2% RAM used, CPU 5.6%, 100% battery charging. Next waypoint marks, distance 25 nautical miles, bearing 187 degrees, 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
temperature hit 45°C in Spain today. We're taking you to hot weather, sunny destination. That's when our virtual passengers wake up tomorrow, which should be.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lily Moore, and you can stream my brand new EP before I change my
Oh,
mind
Alper,
again.
go away, boo.
Yeah, these adverts are a failure.
This is actually an advert about potential listening instead of some of the nonsense they normally advertise.
Yeah. Yeah, these adverts are a failure.
Robert Hoodin. Yes, it's hot over there.
That's the fun one to do as well, that song, but I can't do it right now, because otherwise I'll wake the whole street up.
Yeah, 45°C, that's crazy. Normally go to the Canary Islands at the end of the year, December time, and it's usually pretty nice at that point. It's not too bad. But we're going to Greece in a few weeks, and I'm not a fan of the weather over there at this time, really, but yeah. Too warm.
But yeah, the failure song's a fun one to do as well, but I can't do it right now, because otherwise I'll wake the whole street up.
Simply flight FS time following XLM and FS route 32 July 23. ELN FS time. Dial me 17.5 Orbis start of course 100 12 12 UNA Orbis ND 400
Robert Hoodin. Grand Canaria is a nice approach in the sim.
Yeah, depends which direction you're coming from, but if you come from the right direction, there's a nice transition. Yeah, Grand Canaria is a nice place, yeah. In real life. So is Greece. We've been to Corfu and we're going to Zakynthos, but the weather's a bit crazy.
AP altitude 24,000 feet.
Hey, we're finally descending. Give me a few of those engines.
Descent checklist. Recall. Checked. Notes. Checked. Auto brakes. Set. Landing data. Checked. Approach briefing.
150 on the approach speed.
Checklist
Approach
complete.
briefing, yeah, we know what we're doing. Coming in via the non-03 Charlie, we've got the FAREC transition onto the ILS. So we'll aim to intercept at about 4,000 feet. we got a speed restrictions of about 230 knots on a couple of waypoints, so we'll let it do that. Other than that, it should be pretty straightforward.
30,000 feet.
This song is incredibly long.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to let this one play out because I'm going to go get changed and stuff.
Gotcha. How's this thing doing on V now
Minus
then?
900 feet on right, minus 2,000 feet on right, minus 1970 feet on right.
Yeah, see, this is the nice thing. Well, it's a bit fast, we do slow it down.
Airspeed limited. Go to 975 knots.
Needs to have airspeed holding caged again, that's why. But yeah, in terms of VNAV, this plane does really nicely.
31,000 feet.
It doesn't oscillate or anything like that like some of the other freeware ones do. Yeah, those engines spooling back as we continue descending.
Feet. S. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. S. 302 knots indicated.
Struggle on the speed a little bit. Give it a little bit of a spoiler.
Speed brake on.
Help.
Spoilers on. Spoilers on. Spoilers 51. 21,000 feet. 80 altitude, go 24,000 feet.
Only going down to 240 initially. It's a bit of a step descent arrival, I guess.
290 knots indicated. Feet.
Robert Houdin. Which artist is this?
Lana Del Rey.
Feet. 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 Next waypoint, LEMD, distance 71 miles, bearing 157 degrees 10 minutes, 36 seconds.
We're joining the star.
Spoilers on.
Just leveling out at 240 here for a minute. Till we hit our next restriction.
Feet.
back and just coiling cables and stuff. Oh yeah, of course. Talking to myself, I was trying to work out why I couldn't hear you on TT, and it was because TT was muted on these headphones, because I wasn't using them.
Robert Hooden. Thanks for drumming and playing the guitar. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, just gotta call a night now in terms of playing stuff, because so far I haven't turned my library up too hard.
Should be descending again in about 5 miles. We hit Mike Delta 435. A long arrival. I imagine you'd get a direct on this from ATC, but we'll just follow the whole thing. That's fine.
Why am I getting it? Oh yeah, yeah. That's that can go off.
There we go. Now heading down to flight level 140.
Marshall Fairbrother. Thanks. I just can't continue at the minute because A, will be landing soon, and B, I'm in my home studio, so I can't be using my amps and stuff past 11 really. Jesse Farkaharson. Hi hi.
Hi Jesse, I'm assuming that's Jesse F.
Nightbird. Donations are not necessary, but if you would like to support the stream in any way, visit https://www.paypal.me/vipalots.
Idling over there.
Jesse Farkaharson. Yep, hi.
Oh, hey, welcome along.
Robert Hooden. It's fine. The landing is also great to listen to.
On the flight deck, this is your first officer. We've begun our descent, and we should be on the ground soon.
Right, there we go. Passengers know what we're doing.
295 knots indicated.
Let's spoil them again.
Feet.
Yeah, that's the thing with rear maps. They're wonderful, but there comes a time at night when you just can't use them.
Jesse Farkaharson. Where's the music coming from?
It's coming from TT and Team Talk, Jesse. I might turn in on the approach. Marshall's been doing some playing.
I can kill it if you want.
Oh, I guess it's alright in the background. Let's turn it down a bit. We're still holding 275. Yeah, we're good on the speed bar.
Feet.
Jesse Farkaharson. Nah, was just curious. Not used to hearing music during streams.
Oh yeah, I love playing music during the cruise. It's part of it, but yeah, now we're probably 10 minutes away from landing, so there we go. Now we've got to slow all the way down to 220 knots apparently. Yeah, survival's kind of wacky.
Hey, AP altitude, 14,000 feet, 14,500, 259 knots indicated. Possible dark audio, raise it down, press 3D, 64, press 3D, 14, 16%. Pilots, PICX, PICX, time, column, LEMD, FS, 30 July 23, LNFS, time, dial 90.0 and 0 hours, 3 minutes, 29 seconds, LEMD, 15.7 and
We've still got 50 miles to run.
PICX, Lockheed Martin, minutes, 3 minutes, 75. Sails on. 14,000 feet. PICX, low, time, column, 3 minutes,
May as well just screw to these speed restrictions for now. On ATC, so just tell it to do like 250. Why not?
Lockheed Martin, minutes, 3 minutes, 75.
Speed of it.
Nav 1 has localizer. Localizer is alive.
ILS,
Runway heading 323.
Okay, there we go. We've got the ILS tuned.
109.10, course 323, minus
323, and we're now descending down to 4,000. So we'll keep some spoiler out
256 knots indicated.
to help us out.
AP altitude, 12,000 feet. Feet. 12,000 feet.
Glide slope is alive. Nav 1 has glide slope.
We have begun our
Yes,
final
yes, begin the descent announcement shortly.
to Madrid. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select and track one final time. Please ensure three tables and windows are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the back pocket or under the seat. Need all Wi-Fi related tasks and still any larger
Just
electronic.
reading back through messages and stuff. Yeah, I don't think there was anything that I missed.
FS Triangle 1, exit minute, check airspeed, activate 202, select 40.
Start slowing down. 240 now for everyone.
Lockheed Martin, 10,450 feet ASL.
On 10,000 here. Still on standard because we haven't reached transition yet.
S. 252 knots in the minute. 10,000 feet.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Right, he's doing landing lights. Whatnot.
S, landing on, taxi on, loading on, wing on. FS, exit minute, check airspeed, activate 202, 0. Go 230 knots. Lockheed Martin, registered 3, registered 5. Intermittent sway, 0.8 miles, 56 degrees.
Do with opening. One-way awareness add-on so that we can get call-outs on the runway length.
245 knots in the minute. Silence 0. Active slide P3 pilot slash FS Triangle 4. Exit minute, FS check airspeed, activate 230, activate 202, 0.
Speed coming back.
241 knots in the minute.
Do 240, so we're looking around.
Lockheed Martin, registered 3, registered 5. FS, exit minute,
Just keep an eye on our weight lights and
exit minute, bullet plan 25, stop 1.5 after 8.6 energy hours, stop 1.5 after 8.6 FAFEQ, go.
we're up on FAFEC, which is the transition. How we get this approach is not FAF.
C, add 100, members at rock, DIQSC 100, DIQSC, no.
We're going to want to arm
LEMD,
approach.
course 8,000 feet, AXNE, route ADPR, course 353, ND 475, route ADPR, course 29, route FT 480, AXNE, F32, route ADPR, course 3, AXNE, route ADPR,
We're going to want to arm approach coming up on
ND
KEXME,
4, AXNE, route ADPR, course 3,
AEXME,
AXNE, route ADPR, course 353, route FT 4000, ADS.
should be at 4,000. So that should be good.
135 knots in the minute. Lockheed active slide P3 pilot slash speed, volume marshal studio 1, 0. Speed FS Triangle 1.228, exit.
Wrong button.
Limit 3, 13800, 158, top 8.
Sorry, is.
Bullet plan 5, start 1.5 after 5.0 and 0 hours, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Let's go down, not up.
Seven 7,000 feet. 230 knots in the minute.
I've paused it on the actual
Silence 73.
console as well.
Start 1 half, stop 1 half after 3.5. 80 altitude, 4,000 feet, minus 1,004, minus 1,280, 220 knots in the minute, 6,730 feet ASL.
Looking good.
Start 1 half after 3.0 and 0 hours, 2 minutes and 40 seconds later, 1 half, remaining 0 hours, 5 minutes and 22 seconds later, LEMD EGPF.
We've got 5 minutes. It's not showing me how many miles.
So ADPR RW, 1.785C, rock. F32 LEDPR 300, S4 frequency, top, exit minute, bullet tools, fund. Sorry, 1 half, MD 470, 4.4 and 0.
Next waypoint, Mike Delta 470.
Go 220 knots, 220 knots in the minute.
You just keep it at
6,000 feet.
Recheck.
that'd be great. We'll take flat 1.
Transition altitude.
Then we go on to standard.
Altitude 1,017, 30.03 inches.
Local pressure 1017.
225 knots in the minute. 5,524 feet ASL. 7 pilot 2, select 1, 0. Exit minute, go 210 knots.
Speed down to 210.
feet. S4 feet, AEX, S4 frequency,
And now where are we going to?
Plan 2, 5, sub 1 half, MD 475, 3.1 minute.
Mike Delta 475.
40 feet.
Perfect. We're going to level out at 4,000, I think, for a second, so that's good.
Airport gate black. LEMD. 4 numbers, runway 18 32L. Okay, 1 North Plateau, runway 32R. Okay, 1 North Plateau.
Set that up in TFM.
S4 Fitness, 133A. 1 half X, 1 APR, 1 half MD 475, 2.0, 215 knots indicated, 4,546 feet ASL.
Yeah, we're looking good.
Spoilers on.
Coming in our beautiful A321.
10,700.
10,700 pounds of fuel, so we're all good.
Fine. Star side 1 half AXME, 3.7.
There we go. We're now going to Kex me.
100 grams of S60, 100 matches, 380 1, 591, 591.
We may as well.
APR, 5 automatically. Problem take 13 degrees. BBI pilot, Lockheed Martin, Lockheed.
Approach, hold on.
Approach active, glide slope active.
Approach.
3028 up. Left 44.
Heading select
Heading
off.
off.
There goes
2997 up. Left 40. 2967 up. Left 37. 2921 up.
4,000,
Left 35.
and we should pick this up.
2875 up. Left 33.
Bring our speed back to 200.
2836 up. Left 32. 2804 up. Left 31. 2772 up. Left 31. 2733 up. Left 30. 2679 up. Left 29. 2634 up. Left 28. 2570 up. Left 26. 2482 up. Left
See
24.
how we are turning
2383 up. Left 21.
and
2258 up. Left 18.
sticking at
2229
4,000
up.
this
Left
glide.
15. 2210 up.
Take manual
Left
to
12.
the altitude here.
2095 up.
Force it to
Left
stick
9.
at 4,000 because you can see the glide is
2008
slowly
up.
coming
Left
down.
7.
We're 2,000 feet below it at the
1976 up.
moment, so that's
Left 5.
perfect. We're just going to wait for it to come in.
1915 up. Left 3.
Very nice arrival, just got us nice and low.
1871 up. Left 1. 1731 up.
Always good, you
Centered.
obviously don't want to be
1639 up.
trying to
Right 1.
capture a glide from above.
1562 up. Right 2. 1471 up. Right 2.
Set our speed to 180 here.
1398 up.
Slow
Right 3.
down while we can.
1331 up. Right 3. 1255 up. Right 3. 1148 up. Right 3.
Recheck.
1157 up.
Flap out.
Right 3. 1126 up. Right 2.
There we go.
996 up. Right 2. 884 up. Right 2.
192 knots indicated.
830 up. Right 2.
Looking good on the speed.
795 up. Right 1. 716 up. Right 1. 635 up. Right 1. 568 up. Right 1. 501 up. Right 1. 437 up. Right 1. 387 up. Right 2. 339 up. Right 2. 294 up. Right 2. 247 up. Right 2. 177 up. Right 2. 116 up. Right 2. 65 up. Right 2. 27 up. Right 2. 65 down. Right 2. Altitude
nav
off.
off.
160 down.
There we
Right
go,
2.
there goes our glide slope.
145 down. Right 2.
Take flat back
140 down.
off.
Right 2. 115
Take
down.
speed
Right
about
3.
70 and we'll just
124
speed
down.
a little bit.
Right 3. 139 down. Right 3. 145 down. Right 3. 159 down. Right 3. 165 down. Right 3. 167 down. Right 3.
Silence TFM.
173 down. Right 3. 208 down.
Good on the speed, 183.
254 down. Right 3.
Still got a little ways to go.
252 down. Right 3.
Want to be 150 final approach.
Landing gear down.
249 down. Right 3.
Recheck.
241 down. Right 2.
Forget how high the elevation is on this thing.
Right 2.
There we
237
go,
down.
gears fully
Right 2.
down.
237 down. Right 2.
Yeah, Madrid's high.
228 down.
I know,
Right 2.
right?
162 knots indicated. 3,000 feet.
Forgot about
219
that.
down.
Almost screwed us over, but we pulled it back.
208 down. Right 2.
On that.
Lockheed Martin pilot. Active flight PSF 141.641. Descending KLS secure further. Landing KLS.
Landing
221
checklist.
down. Right 2.
Speed brake.
255 down.
Armed.
Right.
Landing gear.
1,000.
Down. Flaps.
249 down.
Set.
Right 1.
Checklist complete.
231 down. Right 1.
Might look good.
229 down. Right 1.
Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin B. Altimeter.
Two on local
213
push, here
down.
we are.
Right 1.
Right.
196 down. Right 1.
Approaching.
144 down.
3-2
Right 1.
left.
147 down. Right 1. 131 down. Right 1. 86 down. Right 1. 76 down.
500.
Right 1.
I thought we were doing
70
3-2
down.
right.
Right 1.
400.
That's just Ras being
44
silly,
up.
I think.
300.
93 up. Right 1. 119 up. Right 1.
Minimum.
Continuing.
147 up.
Continue.
Right 1. 178 up. Right 1. 215 up. Centered.
Check.
70.
256 up.
50.
Centered.
VNAV on,
40,
LNAV on,
30,
approach hold off.
20. 10.
Green break out, reverse thrust.
Reverse thrust.
142 knots. 127 knots. 111 knots.
100 knot,
96 knots.
100.
80 knot,
81 knots.
80.
66 knots.
60 knot,
Reverse thrust out. Manual brakes.
manual braking.
39 knots.
Ooh. Very nice. Yeah, there goes the autopilot.
Reverse idle.
Get that APU on. Take flaps up.
APU generator active. Stroke off.
Ladies and
Landing off. PACS
gentlemen,
beginning the landing
welcome
announcement
to
shortly.
Madrid. The local time is 12:40 a.m. and it's currently about 31
APU 100.
degrees.
31 degrees outside, alright.
Your mobile devices. Please remain
Crazy.
seated
Flaps
until
zero.
the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to
Runway
keep
32 LEMD /3085.
the overhead
No, we did land on 3-2 left. I must have programmed 3-2 left in Tramp. That's kind of funny. I wasn't paying attention.
Form 1 FS tram following LEMD FS 150. 3 minus 200
Right.
109 body off T10 S6 VD 2 T10 body off 3229.
Did I program
T10
that?
S6 VD total number 100 13 LEM S9 13 K body 3 S4 1333A S4 body 320 body route course LEMD route F32L route AXNE route ABPR
Yeah, we were on 3-2 left. What was
Form 1
sim
copy
brief?
active SPI PACS sim brief flight briefing sim brief copy out of 13C LEMD /32R.
Yeah, we were supposed to do 3-2 right and I put 3-2 left on Tramp. Oh well, that doesn't matter. Both of them work just the same.
Tram block Lockheed Martin Minister Predator 3 Lockheed Martin Minister Predator
Oh yeah, and landing rate. We're going to want to know that, aren't we?
landing rate minus 174 feet on height.
Negative 174. Very nice. We'll take that. So let's.
Nice one.
Well, we'll shut our engines down on the runway and submit on FSA, and then we'll jump over to a gate. I don't want to mess up the flight. So here we go. We'll enjoy these engine shutdowns.
Number 1 ignition off. Number 1 fuel autos. Number 2
There we go.
seatbelt sign off. Fuel pump off. Taxi off. Beacon off. Wing off. Load off. Number 1 generator off.
Justin Cunningham.
Find FSA.
Smooth landing.
Lockheed Martin restraint chapter 1 column 1. Lockheed
Yeah,
Martin
it
Minister
was a nice
Predator
landing actually. Yeah, for once. So this thing landed really well.
in flight.
Right, we'll submit our flight on the ACAR software,
Next one. Space.
FS Airlines,
Next one. Button.
so that it goes to our virtual airline.
Next one. Button.
Right, fine.
Lockheed Martin
You can go. Let's find a gate over here.
LED. 300 number, gate list 131, number 131, type Ramsey
I'm just going to get
200,
rid
200,
of
type Ramsey large in use, 235, number 235, type Ramsey
because
medium,
I'm not using
32, number
this.
32, type K small in use, no. 360, number 360, type ADM in use, no.
There's a medium gate. We'll just take that one.
Unbox, sound on, Lockheed Martin registered Predator 3, registered V5.
Can open the doors.
Door 1 open, marshal console has logged out.
Passengers will start deboarding in the back. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And that one can go as well.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good one. Despite the fact we were on the left side and we were supposed to be on the right side. There you go. Yeah.
Sim brief, FS tram, form 1 column, BDI pilot slash active SPI P3 PACS column 7 PACS,
Instead of watching these passengers deboard, we'll just end the flight, save the flight, and then we'll go take a look at what our flight report said, whether the passengers were happy or not.
Toggle button not pressed, menu button not pressed. Press PACS button, self-flight button, leave button, manage careers button.
Did you get our APU on as well? I think you did.
PACS menu window, manage careers button. Lock sim brief flight, FS tram, form 1 column 5541. After LNG, restart button, shut down flow button, BRF button, shut down flow, BRF button, CFG button, BRF, shut down flow button, landing to HKLS, secure flow button, descent to HKLS, shut down to HKLS button.
Shutdown checklist.
Checklist here.
Hydraulic panel. Set fuel pumps. Off flaps. Off parking brake. Set fuel control switches. Cut off weather radar. Off. Checklist complete.
Alright, there we go. Then we can do our secure flow. Get the aircraft in a complete, shutdown state. Let's have a look at our report here. View records. View online. Here you go. So this is one nice thing about PackX. You get a nice flight report here. You can share online. So you can share it wherever you want. So it was EGPF on the LEMD. Flight time 2 hours 28. So planned departure was 2019. We departed at 2014, so a little bit early. 22:48 was our arrival time that we were supposed to have, and we arrived at 22:43. There you go, 5 minutes early. 162 packs. They were 91% satisfied. Landing rate -180. Log time of 2:37. That's the time from gate to gate. Notable events. Soft landing. Okay. Somebody said, can they have another drink? Well, obviously that's just some alcoholics, so I don't know what to tell you, dude. Someone said they're telling their friends. Someone's recommending us at work. Alright then. And then you can see a bunch of passengers here. You can always see the manifest. You can see we've got 162 of them. And it gives you some actual names, and obviously it tries to cater the names, like this one here. Lena Contreras, I don't know, it's like because we're doing a flight over to Spain. There's some Spanish sounding names, and obviously some British sounding names. Yeah, so interesting. Nice. Okay, well, they were relatively happy with them. They wanted more drinks, apparently, but that's not really anything to do with me. It's to do with the flight attendant, so send inquiries their way, not my way. Nice. We'll get rid of PackX then. And, yeah, we can get rid of First Officer 2. We don't need that. Yeah, very nice. That was very enjoyable landing. Sorry there was no VATSIM today, but pretty sure, given that, as PackX told us, it's nearly 1 AM over in Madrid. There's not going to be any real air traffic control on in VATSIM. But, yeah, we will definitely be doing VATSIM again. I don't mind doing VATSIM with Tramp, but if there's not going to be any ATC, probably it's not really worth it. But like Josh said, Beyond ATC is coming, so that's going to be great. I don't know what we'll fly on the next stream. I know people have been wanting to see the Airbus for quite a while, so I thought we'd do it. I don't know what we'll fly on the next stream. Maybe back in the 7.3 on Microsoft. That'll be fun, I think. Maybe a shared cockpit stream. We'll have to see with someone, Rob or maybe John or something. We'll have to figure it out. There's a few quirks to it at the moment, although it's pretty good. There's a few quirks we need to sort out on landing. Yeah. But yeah, thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Marshall's music, that was pretty cool in the cruise. And
yeah, thanks for that. That's I'm glad everything held up.
Yeah, this laptop held up, and all was good. So we'll see you in the next stream. Thanks everyone for chatting.
I was kind of terrified that my desk was going to hold up, but my internet wasn't.
Your desk? Oh, your internet? Yeah. Well, that's been known to happen. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Ruben,
my desk is
Josh,
flawlessly.
Robert, Marshall. Yeah. Your desk was good, and your internet was good. It was a good combo. Justin, I might have forgot someone in chat. Jesse, everyone, basically everyone in chat. Whatever. If I forget people, yeah. But see you in the next stream. Have a great Friday and weekend.